This week on Neighbors Neighboring, we're dishing everything Bravo, Korean sunscreen, and traveling in Italy with Natalie, the best neighbor in the hood. It's time for Neighbors Neighboring with Amber and Jen. Hey, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors. Well, we've got a show today. We teased this last week. We got a guest.
We have a guest.
We have a guest, and she's from the hood. She's a direct neighbor.
She's one of our... Ow! I just burned myself with hot tea.
Are you okay?
Oh, no.
Yes. I'm going to just leave it in there.
Do we need to take a sidebar for like aloe vera cream?
Yeah, we're just going to let that hot tea sit over there.
Okay. I knew that little silicone hat was going to come back to bite you in the ass at some point.
I was trying to do it with one hand and it was stupid. It was just a dumb move. Anyway, back to Natalie.
So we have Natalie from the hood. And I have to say, we have had guests on the show where we talk a lot about what they do professionally.
Yes.
We've also had guests on the show where we talk about their place in the hood. And Natalie has significant placement in the hood, and that's where we're focusing today.
Yes.
So I'm going to take it away.
Yes.
Today's guest is basically the person you want living next door when your car won't start, your Amazon package goes missing, or you need someone to explain a Bravo plot twist with the seriousness it deserves. Natalie is that neighbor, the most helpful human on the block, regularly risking life, limb, and her own free time. I mean, I'm not going to do that. To save the rest of us. When she's not saving the day, she has a very serious job handling extremely high-stakes situations, which honestly explains why nothing seems to rattle her. Not even the most dramatic Bravo reunion. We're going to get into that. And speaking of Bravo, Natalie is a huge fan, appreciates a good glass of wine, and is deeply devoted to her dog, Charlie, who we assume is the true boss of that household. She's equal parts calm in a crisis and fully prepared to debate housewives like it's an Olympic sport. We are thrilled to have our favorite neighborhood problem solver, legal genius, and fellow Bravo enthusiast, for some, who hosts the pod. With us today, please welcome Natalie! Woo-hoo!
What an intro. Thank you, ladies.
Do you want to say hey, neighbors? People love doing that.
Hey, neighbors.
We are so excited to have you today.
I'm so excited to be here.
We're so excited.
Big fan of the pod.
I know. Natalie's an OG pod listener.
I feel like we keep saying that with everybody that comes on. We're like, oh, yeah, like OG. I think we have like 20 OGs.
Yeah.
And there's still the 20 that are listening to the podcast.
Yeah. And
So
then
thank you
also
for those
someone
20.
from Singapore.
Can't beat that.
Yes.
We'll bring him or her on at some point.
Yeah, we'll go dial them in.
Dial him up.
Dial them in. Okay, so Natalie, welcome. You know, we like to start with some rapid fire after the bio. So, and we never are really rapid with the fire. So, Natalie has not had a preview of these questions. Jen created some of these questions. And then, of course, I took them to another level.
Yeah.
Because I just can't help myself.
You're really good at that.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yep.
You're going to love this first one. What one show should everyone be watching on Bravo? And who is your favorite Bravo celebrity?
Gosh. Okay. It's on. I'm going to give two.
Yes.
One on Peacock, which is Bravo adjacent, is Traitors.
1,000%.
That's currently airing. Highly
Right now.
recommend.
Thursdays. New episodes.
Gosh, one show on Bravo.
It's hard, right?
Here's a fun fact. I've never even watched like 3 episodes of Real Housewives. Continue.
I have seen every episode of every franchise
Of the Housewives.
of the Housewives.
It is absolutely fascinating to me that, but not only that, Below Deck,
Yeah, Summer House.
Vanderpump Rules, Summer House.
I might say Summer House. That way I don't have to pick a housewife franchise
I like it.
and pit my ladies against each other, even though
Oh.
that's what they're born to do.
I thought Vanderpump Rules was about puppies, but it's not. It's about a bar or something. Is that right?
Oh, God. It's so weird how we're so close with Jen. I really want to get Jen turned on to Bravo because I feel like this is so up yours
It probably
and
is.
Jason's alley. It's just surprising to me because they love Love is Blind. Do you watch Love is Blind?
No. I know.
I feel like you are missing out, and it sounds like also I am missing out.
You guys are both missing out. We're gonna fix this.
Amber's got all bases covered.
It's a long winter.
This is the freaking longest winter I've ever dealt with.
So
Okay.
you're gonna say Summer House is the show people should be watching.
Yes, the arc that these people go on from early 20s into their 40s. It's entertaining and it's a good binge.
Yes.
But
same with Southern Charm.
Yes. That
Also,
got a little dark. I had to
did.
drop off. I mean, they're all dark.
Are you
but
back?
No.
Oh my God, really? You're not into watching some Southern Charm? Oh my God.
I think I thought Southern Charm was the Heart of Dixie.
Dude, Heart of Dixie is as I've rewatched that series like 4 times.
I think
I'm currently
I've made it
on
through
episode.
like the first episode once or twice and never gotten any further. Can I do a quick interjection?
Yes.
You
Of
know
course.
what I'm watching that I freaking love?
What?
That everyone watched probably when they were 20? Veronica Mars.
Oh, I've never
yeah.
watched.
I am
It's
binge watching
so
Veronica
good.
Mars
It's
so
on
hard
Netflix
right now.
right
And
now.
okay, we're going to make a list. Okay, I have to let us continue moving along.
Okay.
but-
All right. So we're going to go Summer House, but then who's the favorite Bravo celebrity?
We're causing such consternation
I
for
know.
Natalie.
I knew these were going to be hard questions for her.
I love all of that. Most of the housewives, I should say most.
Okay.
Original Atlanta is so good. I might say Portia.
Portia is amazing. She's on Traitors.
Yeah. She's top of mind.
she's on
Yeah.
Traitors.
It's off of mine.
Yeah, I love it.
She's had some legendary
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
one-liners
Okay,
that she
so I
doesn't even
should
mean to be
do-
funny. When she's funny when she means to be funny, she's genuinely hilarious, but she also says like
Some
265 days a year and she's dead serious.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Okay, so
get on
that's
it.
we'll
Atlanta.
prioritize these on my list of
Yeah.
like catching up on
Housewives
Bravo.
Atlanta plus Summer House.
Woot.
All right. And then if you take one person with you to watch what happens live, who's it going to be?
I mean, it's going to be Amber.
That's right.
That's fair. That's
And
fair.
this is what I was looking for you to commit to
Yep.
on air today because you are also the person that I'm bringing.
You have to be a fan.
Yes. You have to know all the no's on all the shows.
There are like 12 seats
Put
in
that on a fucking t-shirt.
There are 12 seats in that audience. We cannot waste it
No.
on a non-viewer. No,
I
sorry,
fe-
Jen.
and
Jen, we will go to dinner after.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
fine.
But I feel like
I don't wanna come
also
anyway.
you and I could both like just be like, we're going to go. Like we won the lottery ticket and then
I mean,
we
I
can
would
just jump up there.
Hitchhike if
Yeah.
I needed to.
Yeah.
This is the flexibility of a child-free life, which
Yes.
is a commonality
Yes.
that Natalie has with
Yes.
us. So,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. Top neighborhood pet peeve. I know you're waiting for that one.
Okay. I have a dog who loves to walk, so
Yes.
I'm in the streets a lot. And part of this is related to safety, which I deal with in my job, which is not so exciting. But there is a side of the road to walk on.
Bingo.
It is the left side of the road.
Always the left side?
Yes.
Either
Because you're supposed to go opposing actual
Opposing.
driving traffic, right?
And
Yes.
if there's a sidewalk, you are supposed to be on the sidewalk. You are not supposed to be in the middle of the street 5 wide.
I agree with you. I
think
agree.
have we talked about, sorry neighbors, but the entitlement walking habits of our
Upstairs neighbors?
Yes.
Okay, for everybody, for the listeners, we live in an area and the sub-region is called the Manor, okay? There's another name for it, but we'll just say it's called the Manor. We live in a downstairs part of the Manor, meaning like you have to go downhill.
And normies live here.
And the normies live here. We like to refer to ourselves as West Virginia Manor.
Correct. Correct.
The top of the manor is Virginia Manor. We refer to ourselves as West Virginia Manor. Now, for the West Virginians out there, this is not an insult to you. It just means you're down home and relatable.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not doing as many entitlement-based activities.
Yes, yes. But we are going to get into top of manor walk-in and the entitlement up there in the springtime.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What if we did live from the streets and we took our microphones out and we actually, if we saw people coming 3 wide who like a car has to full on swivel around them
Yes.
because they're so oblivious. And then we see another person walking politely and we go up to that person like Billy on the Street style and we're like, for $1, was that appropriate?
Yes.
And they'll be like, no.
Yes, I would agree.
Amazing.
So left side, everybody. And I got confused when you said that at first. I'm like, no, you want to walk the opposite side of traffic. But if you're coming one way, it's always going to be the left side.
Yeah.
So that does make a lot of sense.
And
will
it is
say-
a law. It's codified.
It is a law.
And this is a legal expert we have
I
here
know.
on that.
So-
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that on the, shall we call it, Hill of Death, which we all know sitting in this room
Oh,
what that is.
yeah.
When you walk up between West Virginia and Virginia proper,
Yeah.
there, I feel like there's a real blind spot around that curve.
Yes.
So I know the law, but I'm not following the law
On the
because
corner.
I come down on the wrong side.
Just on the corner,
On Kathleen's side, I'll still walk down the hill on Kathleen's side because I don't believe that. I think people have a better chance of seeing me there.
Yeah, because you're going to get...
So I'm breaking the
'cause
law,
they
but
drive
for
fast,
safety.
too. They drive fast.
Yeah, I'd get in people's yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
agree. I would agree with that. Okay. Friend groups. Keep them separate or mingle them together.
Mingle if you can, but if people are not comfortable
Jiving.
blending, it's just not fun to be the host.
Do you remember that time you tried to mingle everybody? Except I didn't know that we were trying to mingle, and I thought it was just for neighbors. And I literally showed up with wet hair, a white wife beater T-shirt, and sweat shorts.
When was this?
I brought the gluten-free chips over, and it was like in the summer because obviously I was wearing like no clothes.
I wasn't invited to that.
I don't think you were here.
You were in.
I'm
you
sure
were
I was in
You
Portland.
must have been in Portland.
yeah.
Or Mexico.
Or Mexico. Yeah. It was.
It might
That
have
was
been
chaos.
Mexico.
But when it's warm out, I don't tend to care as much because people can spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do tend to yell sometimes at my friends to get up and
Mingle around.
interact or let other people
up and
sit.
interact.
Yeah.
We should do like speed dating networking with Natalie's friend groups, and we should
There's a
create.
specific group of friends that
I mean-
Jen and I are very interested in becoming close with.
Jason calls them the Nat Pack.
Yeah. We would like to get in on that.
I think they're gonna love it.
So
They would love us to.
So are they listening? Because you said that there was some exposure to the last episode.
yes,
or did you just
I
recommend
can
that?
definitely get them on the downline. Like
Okay.
this is an MLM when
Yeah.
we're
Yes.
recruiting.
I love that.
But
Do we get pink Cadillacs at the end of it?
we will have a Hulu documentary made of us after we become a
Can I be a
cult.
villain?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
But
She seems so friendly.
we have
Alas.
a tradition in the winter to watch Drag Race. It airs,
RuPaul's?
yes,
Yes.
January through April.
Is it started? Has
on
it started?
Fridays. So it just got started, and Friday is at my house if you would like to join.
Do we have Friday
Our-
plans? I love how I look at you like our plans would be the same, but I don't
They
know.
probably
I don't know
are.
if they are or
Yes.
not.
No, they're not.
So you don't have to answer on air, but our usual hosts are out of town, so I get to have it.
So we can maybe just drop in. Maybe
course.
just have a little.
I
Knock
will
on the
say,
door.
when it's at my house, I think 30 seconds of dialogue is actually
Heard.
Yeah.
Because there's
From
just
the
so
show?
much chatter.
Yeah.
I
That's
support
fine.
that.
You have to be ready
I
for
support
that.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think the zombies would get you in a zombie apocalypse?
Or would they?
Or would they?
Probably being outside, just not paying attention, listening to a Bravo podcast.
I love that podcasts are still around in the zombie apocalypse. That's good for
course
us.
they are.
Zero.
That's really good
This
for
is
us.
great.
They're
for
all
us.
downloaded on my phone.
But your data plan will continue. So.
All right. So just being oblivious.
Yes.
I feel that. And shoes off or on in the house.
At other people's house, I take them off, but my dog goes in and out a million times a day. So I don't care if people wear their shoes in my house
That's
because
great.
I tend to wash the floor.
Jen's face
Constantly.
is concerned.
I feel bad for people in Natalie's situation because I feel like they have to deal with like a double standard on the shoe situation. Because
Because
it's
of the dog?
She's being so generous to take her shoes off in other people's homes. And then because I'm confident I have worn my shoes in your home.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm always
I
like,
wear
is
mine.
this okay? Like, is this all
Yeah.
right? I just don't know if I'm being disrespectful. But
Never.
you just gave the
Honestly,
okay.
the basket of slippers that Lainey was mentioning a couple weeks ago is probably the right solution.
I think that we need to patent a purple slipper that's got maybe like a satiny
A neighbor's
outside.
slipper?
a neighbor's neighboring slipper, and we could give
We
them out or
have
sell them.
752 items in our merch store that we're preparing. So why not make it 753?
We're all talking no action on the merch, but
Pretty
one
much.
day, one day.
But I support it. Okay, what is your Wi-Fi password? I'm just kidding. You don't have to
I'm like
answer
waiting
that.
for
It would be funny if I knew, but everyone that's ever at my house, like, I have no
You have no idea?
I have to always
I know ours by heart.
Is it one of those crazy sequences?
Like
No.
220 exclamation point.
No, it's quite embarrassing that I don't know.
that
You
is.
probably could guess it.
So she did answer the question. She doesn't
Yet
know.
She doesn't know. Okay, what one thing would Charlie, your lovely dog, say about you that would completely ruin your image?
Probably the voices and the names that I call him and like the voices I use to speak to him all day. When
Do you
no
have
one's home.
Do you have separate? You have voices for Charlie?
I just, it's sort of like
Baby talk, right?
Baby
Yeah.
talk.
That's how people talk
puppy
to dogs.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so cute. Look at your face. Like, that's what I do. I FaceTimed with the dog at Jason's office the other day. Did I tell you this? Her name's Queenie. I'm freaking obsessed, and I haven't seen her in person.
And you don't get to keep that dog, just so you know. That is someone else's dog.
She's up for the grabs as far as I'm concerned. So if I go there and I fall in love with her, I might just take her with me.
What kind of dog?
I can show you a picture later. We're just guessing. So she's a mutt, but we're guessing that she might have some sort of boxer American bulldog pitty combo.
Yeah.
And she is just the cutest freaking
She's
thing you've
pretty
ever seen.
cute.
She's like 80 pounds.
Oh.
And Jason, I told him I need pictures every day she's there. And the other day he sent me some and I was like, can I FaceTime with Queenie? Thinking for sure that he would be like laughing. You know, I get a FaceTime call 2 seconds later. And that's the voice you make with Queenie's such a good girl. Oh, she's so cute. That's
This
what
one
you do.
is not a mother. Can you believe it?
I know.
Jeez
Puppy,
Louise.
I push all the child rearing, nurturing into cultivating talent in the workplace and also baby voices for dogs.
Yes. Well, I feel like you're doing well. I feel
Those
like
two.
it is a strong
Solid.
skill.
Those are positives for the earth.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Natalie, would you say that's diminishing your image because
I mean, it's
of what was just
insane.
obvious when I did it?
It's just like all, you know,
It's
he can't hear really or talk back. So it's like,
Do you sing songs to him and replace like his name in the song or like talk about like his like tail or something like that?
no, I'm not
we do a
very
lot
good
of
at
that.
singing, but I've been trying to teach myself how to play piano again. And he gets up and runs in the basement when I start.
Come on, Charlie, please.
okay. Final in the rapid fire. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do mermaids have babies or lay eggs?
Oh, gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have to lay eggs.
Do they? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know enough about the anatomy of a mermaid to
Well,
really.
it's got this long fishtail thing.
Well, I know that part, but I mean like the
it
inner
even-
workings.
How does it even copulate?
Mm.
How is the coitus coitusing?
we used the other
Seed.
Seed and then what?
Oh.
What was the second one?
Release. So
My parents listened through that, by the way. Fun fact. Go
So
ahead.
my friend actually texted me today, and they just listened to that episode, and he just said seed, and then and then the skull sign, like I'm dead. I said you should have heard the conversation that didn't make it on air. It was quite
Spicy.
hilarious. And then I told him what we said, and he goes, "I would have crashed the car."
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
That
so-
could. We're joking that the worst and craziest things that we say. Well, worst. I don't know if that's the right word, but we could do like a Patreon. If people want to pay like 99 cents a month, that would help us with the merch. We just need to break even so we can place an order.
How did you get to see? Did you see when I can't come up with a word? I know there's AI, but
Yeah.
I've been unable to come up with words for a lot longer than AI has been around.
We're not too good on the words here either.
The right clicking in Microsoft Word
Yeah, synonyms.
and then just the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I do it.
Is
I
that
do
how
that.
you got to Seed or?
No. I
Seed
was
was live.
trying to really channel my career as a romance narrator and was like, trying to list off a bunch of words. And I was like, seed's one that I hear often in the books that I read.
Perfect.
I was prepping a book today and I'm like, look at that. look what's happening there.
Yeah. So the mermaid thing, though, you're going to go with, you said eggs, right?
Yeah, because I think the bottom is fish.
Yeah, the bottom is
The
fish.
bottom is fish.
Yeah.
Again,
I mean, that's fair.
I would like to actually see like a dissection of a mermaid just so we could.
Is there mermaid romance?
Oh, 100%. It's fantasy. Romantasy is like one of the top subgenres in the romance genre for readers.
Oh my gosh.
It's fantasy, orcs and dragons and
I would
all
make
kinds
the
of fun
worst
stuff.
creative writer. I would be like, there were people, they fell in love. No, they just have regular outfits and legs, okay? That's
but
it.
why when you can have boom, boom, I am love. So thank you for participating and indulging in my stupid questions.
Great questions.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So let's just circle back into Bravo.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there are going to be several listeners that have no idea what we're talking about, and they're like, "What is Bravo?" And it's a station on the television that airs unscripted reality TV, or maybe not fully unscripted, guided.
Who's to say?
Guided at time. Yeah, it's great. If you haven't watched Unreal, that was a really great show too. Did you watch that?
Was that on VH1? Was that the spoof?
Maybe. Yeah, it was the spoof.
Yeah.
It was like the dating show spoof, like the Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah. But like, so some people just don't get the reality TV gig. Like, they don't understand the joy behind it. Like, can we just dish on that for a while and talk about why it's so great?
I'm just sticking my hand out and gesturing towards you.
Well,
too,
part of this is to convince Jen that it's time.
Where would I watch? So I'm chill. I'm hip with reality TV as a genre, word of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Could I watch Bravo shows on?
I don't know
Netflix?
if you can watch it on your.
Oh, Superbox.
I was going to say, like, you have.
Stop yelling.
Yeah, you have a device, I believe, that gets every single channel and every single show.
Okay, so I
on
just
it.
need the names of the shows and the order in which I should watch them so that I derive the most joy.
I would say Summer House is a good start for her.
Yeah, because I think guys like watching Summer House because there's some frat bro energy, and it's just sort of like a lot to laugh at. It's not all quote unquote woman drama,
Right?
Which I think turns a lot of straight guys off of Housewives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that too. But Brian used to watch The OC with me every once in a while. He thought it was well, not The OC, sorry. The Real Housewives of Orange County.
I was going to say Laura Conrad, like, isn't that her name? That was from like college days, I feel like, maybe for me.
For you, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
I remember that show.
Mm-hmm, I love that show too. But I've been watching it since back then. The Hills, The OC, those are good shows.
These housewives came into my life, I think, when I was in high school. And I have never stopped watching.
Some people are, super into it. So I have a question as a non-watcher.
Yes.
Do the housewives have jobs, or are they truly just...
Some do.
Some of them do. And some of them aren't married.
Oh.
Some of them...
Most of them are not.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
I think...
Are they divorced?
Yes.
Okay. So they
and
were
some of them
married.
aren't even divorced. They've just never been married.
Can you be a housewife without being married?
Yeah, I think so. It's like kind of like that Just a Mount Lebanon housewife. There is like a Just a Mount Lebanon housewife Facebook group. And it used to be called Just a Mount Lebanon Mom. And I think that felt very excluding. And then they changed the name of it. Because I was like, well, I'm not a mom. Someone said, well, I'd asked you to join, but you're not a mom. I was like, fuck you. I have two
not
cats.
that serious.
Yeah, exactly.
You do.
You're momming. You're momming hard over here.
Momming very hard.
Please.
Anyway, so
Rude.
Yeah, so I think it's just like a term for a woman, maybe,
and
now, or femme. So
since social media came out, because that's how old these shows are, the drive to be on the show is so different because they immediately get all this exposure. They get all of these followers, and then they can be influencers. So it does attract a different type of person as the years go on. But the original shows were more wealthy women, usually married to somebody that was successful, and just following them around documentary style. But now it is all about the women. They are the stars. A lot of them come on and they call it a leapfrog to like ditch their husband, their crappy husband.
I didn't know this.
Oh, so they're like trying to get on the show so they can become known, so then they can upgrade for husband number 2.
And make money.
Become
of their
financially
own.
independent. Yep. Ooh. So the first leapfrog was Camille Grammer on Beverly Hills Housewives. And that goes back to, I think, the second season of that show, which has been on for like 16 seasons. So
you need to start your own Bravo podcast. You seem to really know the shit.
Well, you listen to Bravo podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how the zombies are going to get me. I'm going to be listening to one of these and not reading the news. Certainly not watching
Maybe
the
you
news.
could. Maybe it would be like a form of being able to control them. You could control the zombies with Bravo podcasts somehow. Yeah. We'll figure that out.
They'll be so sick of hearing me talk about the housewives that they'll put me back.
They're like, no, we didn't want this one. No, I like it because it's escapism too.
Oh, for sure.
Like
you're experiencing someone else's world. I'm a voyeur. Like, I could go places and just watch people and watch interaction. To your point, when you overheard the conversation at F&F, which I finally had F&F pizza, by the way. It's
Okay.
excellent. Oh, sorry. I guess I wasn't supposed to say where that conversation happened, but oh well.
Yeah, it's fine.
No one's going to trace it back.
At this point, it's a jumbled mess of confusion,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
But yeah, it's just I'm a voyeur. I like to watch. I like to watch all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I love when they show them
pack.
packing. I love when they show them like ordering. It's
Yeah.
so funny watching them do these mundane tasks because the way they do is they have like an assistant helping them pack for a trip that is just a vacation.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. And then I think to myself, I'm so glad I don't have that life.
Please. The way what I also don't really like about it now is they have full glam squads with them because, again,
All the time.
everything is image and social media. So, but to Amber's point, it's fun to watch because I certainly don't live that life.
No.
Yeah, escapism.
Yeah.
That's for like
Yeah.
Love is Blind does the same thing.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
me.
that's like watching Moonshiners, you know?
Yeah.
I like to watch that stuff. Nat and I could talk Bravo for a long time, but we won't torture you with it. But my goal was to convince you to watch at least one
I feel
show.
convinced. I will give it a shot.
It is funny. I mean, the amount of like memes and social media things that explode and these pop culture phrases, like they are funny.
By the way, if you take some time and watch some late night summer house of Kyle, you will see Brian on the screen.
What?
Sometimes because Brian is Kyle. Brian and Kyle are the same person, multiple points. I mean, not some of the bad behaviors of Kyle, but some of his like late night DJ. Eating food, like falling asleep on the couch with like a plate of food on his stomach. Like that's very Brian. Our friends will literally take screenshots and be like, I just watched this and it looks like Brian. I'll bring Brian into the room while I'm watching. He goes, God, that does look like me.
That's hysterical.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they don't physically look like each other, but their behaviors are very, very similar.
That's too funny.
That's great.
All right, we're gonna tee up the Bravo list.
It's going to happen. Beautiful. Beautiful. Speaking of beauty, can we talk about Korean skincare? Because you guys wanted to, like, you had this on your list and then you brought that in here too. And I don't know what's happening with this.
Okay, so I needed to be influenced on specifically sunscreen for my face because I have very sensitive skin.
Yeah.
And if I wear almost any type of sunscreen, the more chemically ones, the more naturally ones, I get these little red dots like all over my eyes. I'll get like random zits and stuff. My skin just doesn't like SPF, so I don't wear it every day. I don't wear it every day on my face. Now, if I'm going to be outside walking in the sun, I'll put it on. If I'm going to really be outside, I will definitely be wearing it and just dealing with the aftermath, if you will. But Natalie said that she had a solution for me. What's the name of this stuff again?
I call it's Beauty of Joseon, if you ask me, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Joseon.
I have no idea how you pronounce
But I have the same problem with sunscreen. It burns my eyes. I'm always sweating and getting sunscreen into my eyes and burning. So when I travel in other countries, they don't have such a strict process to get sunscreen filters approved. I guess our process is really tedious and expensive. So they have all of these innovations in formulas and they don't they're so great for sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So I've tried a bunch of European sunscreens and they're great. But then I got influenced by somebody to try this K-Beauty, Beauty of Joseon brand. And it's fantastic, but you have to buy a specific one that has to have, I think, 4 plus signs is the right filter because they separately make one for the U.S. market. So you can't get sucked into that.
Do you have to, can you?
There are certain companies that now have warehouses in the States so they can evade the current
situation
problem. Yeah.
Got it.
Mine might have come from overseas. I'm not 100% sure.
I've ordered it from overseas, but I think it was not all set up yet to So
Yeah, I have to look into this more because one of the websites that was an option, I was worried. I'm texting Natalie. I'm like, how much are the tariffs going to cost? I'm so confused. I was like, I don't know what to do. I think I have to spend $50, but then am I going to be charged $500 in tariffs?
Right.
I could tell y'all a tariff story. We can get into that later.
I did. I
But,
bought my mom a table, and then I got a tariff bill later. I was like, what the hell?
like they passed them along. So I got nervous, but then we found an alternate site that I could purchase them on. And so far, I will say I think I'm doing okay. I also have changed. So I'm using like some barrier cream also around my eye, but the feel of it is really
it's like nothing.
So you're
doesn't feel
using
cakey.
this new sunscreen.
I did. I put it on today.
Okay.
I had gotten like a zit on my cheek and I got one on my chin, but also that could have been from
The cold.
all of the gluten-free Oreos that I've been eating.
I'm gluten-free, but I'm going to eat all these damn Oreos.
Yeah, I almost brought them for Natalie to
Oh, yeah. I actually saw a recipe recently for some like coconut banana, and we were talking about coconut the other day. Coconut banana cookies. Do you like coconut?
In things.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
But
I
not
know.
as a
It's just not
major.
my jam.
All right. So you travel, though, a lot. Do you travel for work?
Yeah, those are not exciting places.
Yeah.
No.
But you travel. One of the things that you do that I think Jen and I find absolutely amazing and fascinating is you go to Italy every year.
Yes.
And sometimes like multiple times a year, I feel like.
Maybe once, but my dad's family is still in Italy. He grew up with his cousins all still being in Italy, so he really likes to go. I like to go. My siblings intermittently will go depending on kids and school and what have you, but
And you have a big family. You have a lot of...
yeah, there's a lot of people, but the family that is over there, they're the sweetest people on earth. They just want to like spend time with you, feed you, and they live really close to a beautiful beach.
I'm so
it's
jealous.
hard not to want to go back.
What is their lifestyle like there? Like,
Yeah.
what's the vibe?
Unclear how much work goes on.
Yeah, that's basically. I was like, do they live in like a romantic seaside village where you're like, oh, this is like a movie set, and they're just living a
yeah.
beautiful life without
Everything's very
responsibility?
simplified. Their priorities are totally different, and it's becoming more and more obvious. And like as I get older, I guess they're my second cousins, the ones that are my age. Everybody is extremely well educated and has fantastic jobs that are my generation. My dad's generation, the town where they're from, it's not affluent. It's not anything remarkable. It's in the poorest region of the country. Yet his generation, one of his cousins' wives was the first woman to go to college from there.
Oh.
And then my generation, all of my cousins have gone to college, and they're
Oh.
doctors, lawyers, they make
Hygienists.
dental implants and
Oh, yeah.
have all these engineering, all these great jobs. But they all do work. They're off all of August. They're off for 2 weeks
Those
at Christmas.
MFers.
They're
I'm
off for the
so
week of
jealous.
Easter.
They like to
enjoy life. Yeah, and they think it's so crazy that I will sometimes have my computer
While you're
with me while we're
visiting.
visiting.
Yeah.
They just don't understand. I mean, they get it now. They think we're crazy, but
Yeah.
Well, they're right.
yeah, right.
They're totally right about that.
But it's very simple. Like they have everything they need, but there's a cheese store, there's a butcher shop, there's the produce market, there's the beer store. There's
no
everything
Giant
is
Eagle.
separate. There's no.
How about a little giant eagle? Not even a small one.
So you've been all over Italy, though, right?
We do try to go for a little bit to a part we've never been each trip because we end up spending like a week
Yeah.
where our family's from.
So if you had, so I've never been. I've never been to Italy. I would love to go. I'm gonna get over the ocean here at some point in
I know.
time.
Yes.
I don't know if it's gonna be this year now with everything's going on with Brian's job, but not his job, just like work.
Yes.
Just very
Just
busy year. Very busy year. Where should I start? Where should a lonely traveler like me start?
So the big sites are so fantastic for a reason, but I would not plan a trip doing that every day.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very overcrowded, and if you go in the summer, it's very hot. So I would try to go when children are in school.
I support this.
It's much more enjoyable.
Is it the same school year time frame?
For the most part.
Okay.
Yes. We were in Rome at the end of our trip, which is the beginning of September last year, and it was such a difference from August. Yeah,
Okay.
I think the kids usually go back in the beginning of September. But the U.S. kids being back makes all the difference because that's
Yeah.
what's clogging up the main tourist.
Yeah,
Of course.
attractions.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Florence is wonderful,
Okay.
technically like a bigger city, but it's very walkable. You can walk the whole city. You can easily do day trips, but I really like being in the countryside. So there's a million regions in Italy that have different things. Obviously, Tuscany is fantastic.
I want wine.
Yes. So Tuscany, Umbria, those regions are wonderful.
Okay.
Great wine.
Is it close to your family?
No. Oh,
Wow.
God, no. It's like 9 hours away.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
really?
Yeah.
So your family's Southern Italy?
Yes.
'Cause
All
they're
the way at the
coast.
south. All the way. Yep.
Where do you fly in?
Rome.
Rome, and then you say,
How long
safe
of
to
it?
drive.
Their
that
trains
far.
are great, but we usually drive because of my dad's
Yeah.
situation. So if you drive from Tuscany to where my family's from, it's 9 hours.
Oh my God.
But
Wow.
it's worth it.
I mean, I'm fearful of driving in another country.
So I would not recommend anyone driving in Sicily or in Naples. It's crazy.
Okay.
But Tuscany and north of Rome is, we call it like German Italy because it's organized and orderly. And they are not distracted by cell phones there. When you're driving, you're driving. You're not
Okay.
eating, you're not texting, you're not drinking, you're driving.
You're not drinking.
And the left lane is
Drive
for
dry.
passing.
Dry.
It's like very organized. Yeah, drive dry is great.
Oh, so
That was
it's
such
a
a
left
solid
lane
message.
driver? I mean, a left side driver?
There's no. There's no lingering in the left lane. There's no
Oh.
distract. Like, the rules are the rules, and they're
And
actually
people follow.
followed, which I can appreciate.
Gosh, we have a lot of
Jason-
work to do here in the States.
Jason drives in every country that we visit, and he drove in Italy. We've only been to Italy once, but we were driving. We picked up the car in Florence, and we drove through the parts of Tuscany that we went to. And we stayed in this cute little boutique hotel in Montepulciano. And he would tell the story so much better than I do. But basically, we ended up going the wrong way down a street, which in these tiny little hill towns, like the buildings
It's
come
one
right
way.
up
Oh, yeah.
to the road. And thank God we were driving that Fiat Panda, because a local came right like nose to nose with the cars. And then Jason goes, look down. And then he put it in reverse and like James Bond style, like backs out the whole way, zipping up this. He made it out. The guy just held the horn down the whole time we were going.
Stupid
Americans.
I know. And we were, but I was like, oh God. And then I'm like scared to like go anywhere, drive anywhere, because we don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
This is proving my point to my dad because I cannot tell you how many streets I have had to back down.
Really?
Because you don't fit. And
You don't
We're in a
fit,
big
or-
car, and you got to fold the mirrors in. But no one ever gets mad at me when I do that because I think they're like, oh, she's just a woman.
that's very interesting. Jason always does the driving, not
Yeah.
me.
I can't even imagine how Brian and I would handle that.
It's
It wouldn't be
stressful.
Hire a driver.
Yeah, I would have to.
Jason
Yeah.
likes doing it. I think, well, we'll have Jason come on and then we'll tell the
Yeah.
really bad Portugal driving
Yes.
story. But yeah, it's a vibe.
I like that though. Hire a driver.
The trains in between the cities are amazing. And we would take them to our family if we didn't need to
A car.
have like a big car. And it's harder to rent a big enough car for us big Americans
Yeah.
in Southern Italy.
You like have to have a tiny car. Like you said, some of the roads you literally cannot drive
the
on.
whole town
Through.
like hears us coming from miles away and looks at us because our car is the biggest car in the town. We're the biggest people in town.
What's your favorite vineyard
Ugh,
out there? Do you have one?
no.
Do you belong to a lot of?
So the wine club I belong to is
Yeah.
great, and it's an American woman that partnered up with an established business in Italy, and they partner with all of these small producers,
that's
and so
cool.
they curate 12 or 24 whatever bottles you want, and they ship them to you, and they're all like organic, small producers from all the different regions in Italy.
Could you name drop that for us?
Roscioli, Roscioli.
Okay.
It was
That
harder.
was so spelling bee of you,
It's hard.
Natalie. Well done.
But
Surely. Da-da-da-da-da.
she's, has the American business sense and organization to make that
Perfect.
succeed.
Is she based here in the States?
She
then?
lives in Rome now.
Oh, she lives.
Yeah.
That's
But
very
she does a
cool.
great job, and I like that because I like to try different things.
Yeah.
So when we're in whatever region, I go on their website and we pick whatever's closest, and they're all small and lovely.
The
We've done
smaller, the better.
Yeah.
Because you always bring, so, well, okay, we've talked about how Natalie's like literally the best neighbor.
Yeah,
ever.
100%.
I mean, you are, honestly, we're not just saying that. She will literally drop everything to help someone. I asked her one day, I was like, how do you even find the time? You're like, what else am I doing?
Watching Bravo.
Watching Bravo, doing your job, traveling around the world, taking care of your dog.
But this woman will not even show up to a house if you're hosting in any capacity without a bottle of wine. Like
or a roadie, or both.
Oh, yeah, we got to get into your roadies. But every single bottle you have ever brought to this house, and you know how picky I am, so good.
Love it.
So good.
Yeah, Amber is picky, but in a good way.
Yeah.
We enjoy this.
You both bring the quality.
You enjoy it.
The
I have a
quality
discerning
selection.
taste.
It's fun to enjoy the same things with someone.
Yeah,
For sure.
I
Bravo, wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If somebody liked beer, I would be like, here's a gift card.
Here's a gift card.
Yeah, but can we talk about your roadies?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I live on the other end of the street, and we've had a few get-togethers
So far away.
recently where the weather has been very inclement, and I've turned around, gone back into my home, and poured a glass of wine into a to-go coffee cup.
I love that that's how pissed we are about the weather. You know, we're like, mother F, like, I gotta go. I have to go back, I have to get it, and then I'll go again.
Well, you live, so we talked about this mother of a hill with the blind corner, but I actually think the end of our street going up to the mother of the hill is worse than the mother of a hill. That incline where your house is just wild.
Like between the court and where you are.
Yeah. It's tough.
My ear itches.
So you need a roadie.
Yeah, a roadie is smart. I like that.
Sometimes
it doesn't hurt.
if I'm like late to sign up for something like a gathering that's going to happen, I'll bring my own beverage in my cup because I'm like, I can't share because I was not committed to this in advance. I'll be like, I'm just showing up. This is all I got.
It's so funny. Sometimes I get offended when people bring their own drinks into my house. Like we have another neighbor who doesn't do it very often, but they'll like have a beverage with them when they come over, and I'm like, is my stuff not good enough for you?
I feel like when people show up with stuff, they're just like, they don't want to inconvenience you to have to give them anything.
I think either that or like maybe they just really wanted that. And
or it's their reward.
Yeah.
For walking.
I'm not always offended unless it's like a party or something.
Yeah.
Because I usually do it up
You have a
there.
great spread.
Thank you.
No,
yes. As
There's
has
no
been
need
discussed.
to bring anything for Amber's party.
No.
It's the journey for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes so much sense. It is a journey.
It took me like 20 minutes to get here on New Year's Eve.
I know, we drove today, and Natalie picked me up. We live on
I love
the
that.
same street. I love it. Jason was retelling the pumpernickel story recently, the pumpernickel brownie story from that night.
This is a great.
Yeah.
It's a good prank.
It is a great prank.
Lighthearted.
So we don't have a whole lot of time left. And I was wondering if it is at all possible for us to talk about the king of the house, Mr. Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We love Charlie. And, you know, not a dog person, but I love Charlie.
I feel like you have love for several dogs in the neighborhood, though.
Yeah.
And you do.
You're
coming around. You might not be a dog person anymore.
We have good dogs.
Yeah.
There are great dogs in this neighborhood. You know what? It's true. I have to stop saying this. It was trauma from when I was attacked by a dog.
That's very fair.
In high school, and it just has really stuck with me. But I really don't have beef with any dog in this neighborhood.
Thank God. Can we hear? I would love to know how you ended up where did Charlie originate?
I wanted a puppy, and I had labs growing up, so I was thinking that would be they're very easy to train, they're lovable, they're goofs, so I was like, oh, that would be a good dog for me to have on my own. So I found a rescue that thought that the puppies were lab mix, understanding that they don't know who the father was of the pregnant mom. They rescued.
The dog father. The dog father.
The Maury Povich.
So he looked enough like a lab puppy, and we went and visited the rescue, and I got to meet the mom, and she was so sweet, and he seemed perfectly weird and calm. And
weird.
I said,
exactly
I'll
what I
take
want.
that one.
Yeah.
And I got back and went to the vet and said, this is what they think he is. It was like German Shepherd mix. And I showed the picture of his mom, which is like a beagle mix.
Oh, Lord.
That's hysterical.
And they were just like, whatever you say.
He looks very labby, though,
He
even
does.
in his like current adult state. I feel like I would have 100% thought that he maybe lab mixed,
Definitely
but like a little
mixed.
mixy, but very lab looking.
I would agree.
But his mom was rescued from a double wide that had 27 dogs in Ohio.
Hoarding situation.
Yeah. And somebody just asked me about this, and one of our neighbors said, "What's a double wide? That must be a Yinzer word." And so I posed this to Amber. Is it a Yinzer word?
No,
I
it's
didn't
not
think
a
so.
Yinzer word. That is maybe
A different socioeconomic.
yes, I would
exactly.
agree.
Yep.
So I have one dog that sheds, and I feel like my house smells like dog all the time.
Your house does
unless I
not.
vacuum.
No,
every
it
5
doesn't.
seconds.
Your house does not.
I
Nope.
cannot imagine what that.
That's
situation.
Oh God,
I know.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Any house that has like more, in my opinion, than 5 animals is too many.
Zoo.
I feel like
too
5
much.
is, you're being gracious. I feel like that is a lot. 5
4,
animals.
probably 4. Yeah.
Cats people have more of, I guess,
Yeah,
than
they're
dogs
easier.
traditionally. But
Yeah, but even like a house with 4 cats, I mean, I can't handle the cat litter with the 2 cats.
I feel like 2 of a lot of things makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like sibling dynamics, 2 is good. 3, you got an odd number. What are you doing with that? You know, with dogs. Dogs, Amber can't handle it.
What are you doing with that?
I just don't even get it. It defies logic to me. But 2 dogs is good because then you have a buddy system.
Yes.
But 3 dogs,
Chaos.
What are you doing with that?
what are you doing with that? Jason convinced me on the 2 dog front when we don't have them anymore, as y'all know. But I could not imagine having 3 boxers. That would be unhinged, to use a word that we have overused on this podcast.
I'm just trying to think how to put this on a shirt. What are you doing with that?
It could just be like 3 stick people that says children, ... What are you doing
with that?
Like on the minivan.
Yeah,
stickers.
exactly.
Yes.
And they're all making faces, like with the shrugging emoji, like, oh no, don't know about that.
Oh, gracious my oh me. Oh, doubly doodly doodly who.
Oh my goodness. And you guys have, so there's a strong dog community on the street. And I feel like I heard from Tracy that there's a special texting group. We've talked about the texting groups.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yes.
we're obviously not on this one, but there is a
We have
dog
no
walking.
dogs.
I
There's
think,
a dog walking text group. So it's usually like when kids are breaking out of school or we're breaking out of work. Somebody will say, I'm going to go out. Sometimes you just open your door, walk 2 steps, and there's a party going on. So
Do you guys drink when you walk the dogs?
no, but in fact, we went on maybe 3 organized walks at the end of summer. And I was like, why don't we not walk on Friday and just play in the yard and
Yeah, so
have
you
a
guys
drink?
have
So we had a
parties.
yappy hour.
Oh, I remember the start of Yappy
and
Hour.
then
yeah.
the second one we
Yappy hour.
had.
Hold on.
Yep.
I just want to make sure everybody heard that. Yappy hour. That is so
Solid gold.
fantastic.
I stole that from somebody. And
Doesn't
No,
matter.
you made it up.
the second time I invited the rest of the neighborhood if they wanted to come. And
I was invited to a
several
Yappy Hour.
non-dog owners came. But then, I think
That's my nightmare.
October.
We're dog
so.
enthusiasts. So
Yes.
can you make friends with the Newfoundland family so that dog can come to Yappy Hour?
That dog's cute.
Yeah,
What?
super
There's a new dog in
cute.
the neighborhood?
No, it's a Newfoundland. That's the type of dog that it is,
Oh.
which is basically like the size of a bear. And I really,
Oh.
really, really want to hug that dog.
I think you should just go up and hug it.
I thought about it, and
You
then
can do it.
and then I was like, that's a little,
Aggressive.
it's a little
Intrusive.
intrusive. It's could be frowned upon for me too.
I think if you put, maybe we'll make a shirt that says, I just really like dogs, and
I
you can
know.
wear it all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not as bad as the neighbor story from last week.
No.
Yeah. Grabbing a dog and grabbing a boob, 2 different categories.
Still, there are boundaries. I have to respect the boundaries.
I think this is very smart of you.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard move for me. But Jason and I, whenever we see a dog, we will call the dog a baby sometimes, and it confuses people. We'll be like, "Oh my god, look how cute that baby is!" And people will be like, "What baby?" And I'm like, "Oh, I meant the dog."
If you remember from episode 1, or maybe the intro episode, Jen is quirky.
Yeah,
And this is, we embrace the quirk. We love the quirk. And I think everybody should have a quirk.
I have many.
Yeah,
I'm
I
fine
love
with it. I'm super fine with that.
Too interesting.
It does. Natalie, what have we not talked about that you were just dying to talk about?
I can't think of anything. Oh, although Charlie, it was my gateway to knowing all of you.
Yeah,
So I
that's
should
true.
say it happened in my old neighborhood too. I didn't know
Yeah.
any of my neighbors till I got a puppy, and then all of a sudden I knew every neighbor and little kid. And here, I feel like the first person I met was one of our neighbors' daughters who loves dogs alone, and she's very chatty. And then I got to meet her mom and Tracy, and
Yeah,
that's
once you
how I
meet
got
Tracy,
my
you're
gateway
in.
to
Once
all
you
the
meet Tracy, you're in.
events. Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy or Betsy, one of the two of them.
Yep.
They're kind of
They're connectors.
I used to call Betsy the mayor
Mhm.
the street, but I felt that was violating Tracy's role as also the mayor.
They're
It's
like
they're
co-founders.
co-founders, yeah,
Yeah.
co-mayors of Pine Tree. So
I'm
but it is.
perfectly happy to tag along. I don't need to be in charge of any of it.
I remember someone saying to me, they're like, "Oh, how long have you lived in the neighborhood?" I was like, "Oh, I've lived here now I've lived here for almost 13 years, but 10 years." Like, "Oh, I never see you." I'm like, "Well, I don't have children or dogs, and I hang out in my backyard."
Yeah.
So
I
don't
walk, so I'm seen because I will walk when the weather is appropriate. And I used to have dogs, but that actually prevented me from making friends because they didn't like other dogs, and that turned into a whole situation.
yeah.
But yeah.
Well, we are damn happy you moved in a few years ago.
This is the best street.
It
Yeah.
is the best street.
It is. We wouldn't have anyone to help with anything if you weren't
Oh,
here.
please.
This is so true.
Yeah. Saving lives, taking names, carrying boxes, checking on others.
Taking care of cats.
I mean, the list of the
Providing the
supports
best
that you
wines.
offer go on and on and on. And you're a delight.
You're
and
too kind.
We can't wait to be introduced to the
Nat Pack.
Yeah.
And hopefully they will embrace and spread the word about how awesome we and the pod are, including you being on it.
Yeah, so everybody go find your Nat.
Yeah.
Go find your Natalie. She lives in your neighborhood. She may be a he or a they.
Yep.
But they're in your neighborhood.
And find your neighbors neighboring.
Yeah. Find your pod squad.
Yeah. Share, like, and subscribe.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Natalie. Bye, neighbors.
Bye, neighbors.
Are you going to do it?
Bye, neighbors.
Awesome.
You have to keep that part.